efforts.
Joining us now to talk about whistleblowers and what is afoot, Raphael Katz, a business attorney and litigator who specializes in lawsuits involving the aforementioned whistleblowers. He's joining us from Newsmax, New York. Raphael, the number of whistleblower rewards has risen significantly. Do you think the benefits of whistleblower programs outweigh any costs involved?
No, well, absolutely. Certainly the benefits to the country are immense, and the benefits to whistleblowers themselves are immense. The Department of Justice just announced that this was a year under the False Claims Act, which is how the whistleblowers largely file and recover for the government and for themselves, that there was $5.69 billion of recovery, which is a huge amount, and $3 billion of that came from lawsuits initiated by whistleblowers. And that speaks for itself, that data.
Raphael, do you think we're going to see new and expanded programs to encourage reporting misconduct to government with the enticement of nice financial rewards?
I think you are. The success of this program has been heralded by states who have followed suit and agencies. So you have the SEC has a very successful whistleblower program and just paid $30 million, its largest award in September. The IRS recently paid in 2012 $104 million reward under its similar whistleblower program, also incentivizing whistleblowers to come forward with violations of the SEC, securities violations or tax violations. New York State's own False Claims Act, for example, has expanded to include tax whistleblowing provisions similar to the IRS, and that has been a largely successful one that I have seen and represented in its infancy, successful resolutions myself. And you have other new suggestions for whistleblowing programs, such as
and to that point, Raphael, only a couple of minutes remain. Forgive me for the interruption, but back when I was in Congress, Newt Gingrich used to talk about not so much government employees, but patients. For example, patients on Medicare, if they saw fraud and abuse, he talked about putting together basically a bounty program. Are whistleblowers only government employees who blow the whistle, or are there other people who can get involved in these kinds of actions?
Well, these are employees of either big companies who blow the whistle on fraud committed against the government, like Medicare, Medicaid fraud, but they can be patients who read their explanation of benefits and see that maybe there is a big Medicaid, Medicare fraud scam here that they have seen a glimpse of. They can then come forward and be incentivized for bringing information that allows the government to recover civilly and maybe even going after criminally these fraudsters.
Raphael, quickly, 20 seconds we have here. Retaliation is a big concern for whistleblowers. What do you think the government is doing to deter from that happening?
Well, in the False Claims Act, there is a robust retaliation provisions that protect, not just incentivizing them with awards, but protect them from retaliation and impose damages. And you see the SEC has similar ones too under Dodd-Frank and their whistleblower program. And the SEC has this year in fact, done for the first time, gone after someone for retaliation, gone after a company for retaliating at someone for using the whistleblower provisions.
Well, Raphael Katz, no doubt, sadly, there will be more scandals, but thankfully there are people there to blow the whistle. And when other scandals emerge, we will ask you to come back and talk about the whys and wherefores and some of the particulars. We thank you very, very much for joining us today from Newsmax, New York.
Thanks for having me.
All right. So whistleblowers are there. When you stop and think about it, that's kind of what we do here. We're not the media, we're Newsmax. We blow the whistle on occasion. We'll continue to do so as America's Forum continues here.